So I quit my job this week. A good job. And here's why. People are always saying, I can't wait to retire. I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And when you really think about that, doesn't it kind of seem like insanity that you're going to slog through 50 years of unhappiness just to get to a point where you can be happy? For me, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to wait for happiness. I want to try and obtain happiness now. I don't want to be looking forward to retirement. I want to do what I love every single day of my life, even if it means working way more hours. I hate to be cliche, but, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. So when I made this announcement, a lot of people commended the courage or, said how risky it was. But here's the thing. They're not wrong. I still have a little bit of fear, and it does feel a little risky. But unwanted bad things happen all the time. And at the time, we think it's going to be the worst thing in the world and it'll never get better. But it always does. Everything will always be okay in the end. We adapt and we overcome. So if you know everything will be okay in the end, if a bad thing happens, why wouldn't you take a chance and do something that makes yourself happy, knowing that it will be okay in the end? I did the things. I got the really good job with great pay. I got the house, the car, the nice things. But they did not mean anything to me. To me, they were just sort of a consolation prize for spending 8 hours of my day daydreaming about what I'd rather be doing. I'd rather live the life that I want to live that makes me happy and figure out how to sustain that. I'd love to say that I came to all these brilliant conclusions on my own, but it wasn't without a lot of great advice from some pretty influential friends in my life. So what's next? What do I love? What makes me happy? So the 3 things that make me happy are making things, people, and telling a story. So I'm combining all 3. I'm going to be creating content on it. I want to take my camera and I want to go spend time with other makers in their shops. I want to tell their story. I want to tell our story, what I learned from them, what we create together. I think the idea of collaboration is amazing, and I'm really excited to learn a lot of things and share that through video. What's super fascinating about this is that I have no idea how this story goes. This isn't one of those things where you get a shot list and you have this idea of what you're going to capture. I genuinely have no idea what happens in the next, year that I've set aside to pursue this. So I guess the suspense factor is there. I know this is a little bit unorthodox, a little bit different than the majority of the maker content out there, but this feels right for me. That was one of the key pieces of advice that I was given, is to make sure that I'm doing what I want to do, what makes me happy. Otherwise, I might as well just be sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day again. This creative direction is tailor-made for me, but I'm hoping that it's entertaining for others. I want to share who these makers are and the amazing community that we have with everybody else. And I hope that it tells a good story. If this sounds interesting up until now, you may want to follow along, so consider subscribing. And if you or somebody that you know might want to be a part of this, let me know, because I'm looking to make all kinds of things in any kind of medium. If it can follow the words, I make blank, fill it in for me. I want to see where this can go. I want to learn everything that there is to learn. I love all creative forms of expression, so let's do this. Let's go.